Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In this video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're going to be talking about their future. The Lakers just revealed a plan of theirs, what they plan on doing when it comes to this upcoming offseason, and there's one specific player that they want to re-sign to give them a scary front court going forward. There are simply so many questions when talking about this offseason, and in this video, I'm going to be answering all of the main ones. What will they do with Dennis Schroeder? What will they do with Andre Drummond? And simply, what will they do when it comes to a trade? Are they going to make a blockbuster deal? So if you're a big Lakers fan and you want to know some deep details about what they want to do, especially with their front court, you're going to love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Lakers.
You know, for me, I'm just here to help in any capacity it may be in. I'm not here to do anything besides win. So I think playing with those guys can really benefit my game, be able to allow them to play their game and have a third person to, cause havoc in the paint. For me, I thought it was just the best fit. I think being here, I'm able to come in right away and impact this team defensively, just in my toughness on both sides of the court, but mainly defensively, just coming here to be the anchor for this team.
We just got some crazy news from the Lakers regarding their future center and who they want to focus on. The biggest question when talking about this offseason is who will the Lakers surround LeBron James and Anthony Davis with? These two guys have about 2 more years together when it comes to a contract, and that's why I do believe with LeBron still being on the roster, their mindset is still a win now mode, so they're gonna try to make moves, aggressive moves, to keep building championship roster after championship roster. The big rumor we got today was regarding Andre Drummond and his potential future with the Lakers. It has 100% been revealed. And the report is simply this: the Lakers hope to sign Andre Drummond long-term in free agency. Dave of ESPN reported this, and honestly, this is going viral right now. The Lakers have decided who their future center is gonna be. The Lakers right now have a very crowded front court. Of course, they have Anthony Davis, who usually runs that power forward position. Of course, they got Andre Drummond. They have Montrezl Harrell, and of course, they also have Marc Gasol. And with them having so many options, it is hard if they had to choose one. But the fact that they chose Andre Drummond, in my opinion, it's a great move, it's a great choice, and this is more of the report. Dave McManaman says this: obviously he gets more than just ceremonial minutes. That seems to be something that is important to Drummond, which makes it important to the Lakers front office because they have signaled to everyone listening, this isn't just a half of season buyout rental. Andre Drummond is a part of the future moving forward with this franchise. This is what he said. With Andre Drummond still being young and in his prime, I do believe this is not a risky move. It's a great choice. But there are some Laker fans out there that question if Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond can simply coexist long-term on the Lakers front court. And from what we've seen so far, it's kind of a 50-50. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. One thing's for sure though, if I'm on the opposing team and Andre Drummond and Anthony Davis are the starting front court players, I would be afraid. And that's why I do believe going forward, if they do bring back Andre Drummond, every team is going to struggle to beat them on the front court, and simply size is going to be very important in any Lakers matchup. We all know in last year's NBA Finals when the Lakers won the championship, a big reason why they won was because of their size. They had Dwight Howard, they had JaVale McGee, and simply Anthony Davis and Andre Drummond replacing them, I do believe it's a great and a better choice. But there only is one concern. From what Drummond is saying, he is very interested in staying with the Lakers, but the point is, how much money can the Lakers offer him? From what we are hearing, they want to offer Drummond an MLE, a mid-level exception, which is about $8 to $10 million per year, maybe a 2-year deal, something like that. But the question to that is there going to be another NBA team that's going to offer him more money? Maybe a near max contract or a 4-year $80 million deal. The Lakers do have some money this upcoming offseason to spend. They've already offered something to Dennis Schroeder. I don't believe they should give Andre Drummond a lot of money. Hopefully he signs the mid-level exception. But the next person I want to talk about is Montrezl Harrell. In this upcoming summer, Montrezl is entering free agency with a player option, which means he actually could leave the Lakers. And if the Lakers plan on signing Andre Drummond to be their long-term center, their future center, there's actually a big chance that Montrezl leaves. So far this season, ever since Drummond joined the team, Montrezl has been getting no minutes, even Marc Gasol as well. So I do want to question if Montrezl Harrell wants to stay. Maybe he'll stay for a cheap deal for another championship run, but in my opinion, I do believe Montrezl is still in his prime. He has a lot of NBA value, so he's definitely gonna walk ship and leave the team if Drummond is their future going forward. Which in my opinion does suck. I do love when Montrezl was getting minutes. There were some nights he was very productive, dropped about 20 points and 10 rebounds, but honestly, I still believe Drummond is better because of his size and of course his defensive ability. One thing's for sure, if the Lakers do sign Andre Drummond, Montrezl is definitely out. The next player I want to talk about is Dennis Schroeder. From what we heard so far, the Lakers actually offered Dennis Schroeder a 4-year, $80 million deal, which he ultimately declined, and maybe Dennis Schroeder might also be leaving as well. I believe if this is the case, the Lakers don't get Dennis Schroeder, I'm pretty sure Andre Drummond is going to demand that contract, exactly a 4-year, $80 million deal. But if I'm going to be honest, I don't believe that is a smart choice. Dennis Schroeder is definitely worth it at that price, but I'm not sure if Andre Drummond is worth it. So hopefully Andre Drummond signs to MLE, and maybe Dennis Schroeder rethinks his decision and stays with the Lakers. And then the Lakers starting lineup will basically be the same of Dennis, KCP, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and of course Drummond with that mid-level exception. But when talking about the Lakers front court, let's say they sign Andre Drummond. I also believe there will be other good centers they can also sign alongside Drummond, simply just using the veterans minimum. There's players like Dwight Howard, who's going to be a free agent, players like JaVale McGee. I believe bringing back these two players, who was a big part of their championship run last year, might be a good idea. But getting Drummond is my personal preference and best case scenario. Another very popular target for the Lakers is getting Dwayne Dedmon. We all know this year he was a very popular target for the Lakers. He's a rim protector and also a floor spacer. And with the Miami Heat losing in the first round of the playoffs this year, he might want to join a true championship contender. And with the Lakers already going to be contenders with LeBron and AD, Dedmon could be the center off the bench, coming on to play for Andre Drummond. This wouldn't be a bad idea as well. But one thing's for sure, guys, I do believe this offseason the Lakers are going to be very busy when it comes to building the front court. They were successful at having a good front court, and that's what this summer they're going to do it again. And bringing back Andre Drummond, from what they're saying, is their main priority. It's going to happen. Let's just hope Andre Drummond doesn't ask for a lot of money. But yes, guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about the Lakers front court and how scary it will be. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Who do you believe the Lakers should sign this offseason? Which center? Should they bring back Drummond? Should they bring back a player like Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy. God bless. I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!